Now, turbulence on board an American Airlines flight out of LAX.
Pilots had to make an emergency landing in Kansas City because of an unruly passenger.
And KCAL9's Joy Benedict is live at LAX with word on what a flight attendant had to do to help get a wild situation under control. Joy?
Yeah, certainly a very terrifying situation for passengers. You guys, as I did talk to one of them not too long ago, he says he didn't know if the plane was crashing. He wasn't sure what was happening, but he sure is thankful not only to fellow passengers on board who helped subdue this man, but a very quick thinking flight attendant.
Yeah, he's trying to get into the cockpit for American 1775.
Some terrifying moments on board American Airlines Flight 1775.
We didn't know what's happening. We knew we were descending really quickly.
Muaz Mustafa was on the flight from Los Angeles to D.C. Sunday afternoon.
The flight attendant in the back, the lady, got on the intercom and said, "Whoever's not up front, please sit down, put your seatbelts on." And she was almost crying.
What was happening was an unruly passenger at the front of the plane started trying to open doors.
And then we realized that there was something going on, that this man was trying to get into the cockpit and trying to open the exit door.
Mustafa says multiple passengers restrained him and the flight attendant up front took action.
And he used the coffee mug to sort of strike him multiple times because the guy was really big.
The plane then made an emergency landing in Kansas City.
He actually tried to open
the plane door and the cockpit door?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
The pilot then explained what happened.
And he said that's why we descended so quickly, because the captain realized we were 40 miles from Kansas City Airport. So he was turning and descending as fast as he can, talking to the control tower. He was just trying to make sure that the plane landed as fast as possible before anything bad could have happened.
Officers and FBI agents questioned all the passengers, and the man was taken away. Juan Rimberto Rivas was charged with 1 count of assaulting and intimidating a flight attendant. An affidavit filed in federal court states that Rivas tried to use a plastic utensil as a weapon and break a champagne bottle. Passengers on board say everyone remained calm, but knowing what could have been is hard to shake.
Just grateful for the people that helped and grateful that the plane got home safely. But it is scary to think what one person can do on a plane.
So terrifying for all of us who fly when you realize just how quickly things can change on board a plane. And now Mustafa tells me that they actually spent several hours there in Kansas City, first on the tarmac for a couple of hours on board the plane. Then they had to exit because the FBI wanted to sweep the plane before they got back on the plane. But they did eventually land in Washington, D.C. Certainly one of those just crazy and terrifying situations, guys, where everybody is just really thankful that they made it home.
There's no question about that. I can just imagine how frightened those passengers were. All right, thanks so much, Joy. And turning